This week on Ardent's Bass Battles, Denny and Chad are fishing for giants on Lake Falcon in South Texas.
When you got as many rods out as I do and you start sitting on them, that's not a good deal. This is a good deal. Pure muscle right there. Oh, there's a good fish right there. Holy cow. Oh my God. Woo!
Welcome to Ardent's Bass Battles with Denny and Chad Brauer.
Oh, that's a pro. My goodness. You talk about jump.
Fish number one, and it's a good one.
I'm one of the luckiest people in the world. Travel around the country and fish for a living. Get to hang out with my son. Show you what I look for in a jig. There's a good chance I'm probably going to win.
Yeah. You know what I say to you, Dad, today? Give up now.
Ardent's Bass Battles with Denny and Chad Brauer is brought to you by Ardent Reels, Pure Performance, All-American, Strike King, #1 in fishing lures, Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time, Seagar, always the best in fishing lines, Evinrude, spend more time on the water, Wired to Fish, bass fishing anglers' #1 resource, and by Mustad, haul in a record, haul off the cash at mustadhookamillion.com. It's the final show of the season, and Denny and Chad have traveled to South Texas to fish for the giant bass that live in Lake Falcon. Denny has already claimed victory for the season with his 7 wins to Chad's 5, so Chad is wanting to win big in this Ardent's Bass Battle to keep Dad from taking the Texas trifecta. It's payback time.
Well, we made it to Lake Falcon.
I know. It seems like we can't get here early in the morning ever.
A lot of traffic, late start, but
know.
We're going to get a couple hours of fishing in this afternoon anyway.
That'll be fun. It's really windy. I say we just add these couple hours onto tomorrow morning's session and have a halftime tomorrow at our normal hour.
That works for me. Lake Falcon hopefully will be good to us this year, but the conditions aren't too good.
No. Hopefully it'll be good to me.
Good luck, bud. I hope you win
too.
this last one.
Me too.
Yeah, but I'll be trying.
No, he doesn't wish that I'd win it.
He'll be
He's a
trying
liar.
hard. He doesn't want to see me get the Texas trifecta.
To give you a little idea how bad the wind is blowing and it's picking up, I had to get out my jacket and put my hood up because my ears are starting to ache because of the wind blowing in them. And it's not supposed to let down the rest of the day. I'm hoping tomorrow it does. This is the protected area where we can actually fish. There we go. That's a good start. Windy bank, bluff rock. Oh. That's the one thing about fishing in conditions like this. You can't let off the trolling motor to walk him around, otherwise you're gonna crash.
All right. There we go. Fish #1 on old Falcon. Not a very big one, but he'll hunt. 2 3/4 pounds for fish #1. I promise you, that will not be one of my 5 fish I count in this Ardent Bass Battle. There's giants in this lake, and I just bet we catch them.
There we go. That fish is right up on the bank. That's a nice one. There's 2 bites out here. This is Series 5. I gotta keep myself from crashing. So all I gotta do, I don't have much of a choice but to swing that fish aboard. Otherwise, I'm on the bank crashed. 4 pounds, 4 ounces. Nice. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. And away she goes. There we go. That feels like a good fish. It is. That's another good one. Oh, he got off. Dadgummit. There we go. Good fish. Feels like a good one anyway. Yeah, it's a good one. If I can keep him on and keep off the bluff. Holy cow. Come on, drag tracking technology. This is a good one. This is a good one. Nice. Nice fish. 612 is all I got out of him. He's a little skinny, but man, what a fighter. Whew. And you talk about a fight, it's a fight just to fish out here. But having fish like that bite is well worth it. It just takes a little bit of patience when you hook a fish and really extremely good boat control. Always work into the wind and you'll be good to go. It's all about finding them. We'll be able to catch them tomorrow.
Well, it looks like Chad has found a pattern with good fish. Arden's Bass Battles will be right back. Welcome back to Arden's Bass Battles. Denny and Chad are staying next to Falcon Lake at the Sunbridge Inn, and after a good night's sleep, they continue the first half, finding the early morning to be a bit colder. Chad has got a good start already with 11 pounds to Denny's 2 3/4 pounds. So, Mr. Texas Trifecta Denny Brauer has got some catching up to do.
There we go. Not the kind we're gonna need, but it's a start. All right, 2.5 pounds. But until you get 5, you can't complain. It's in the 30s. Wind's blowing, supposed to blow 20. We got an early start. I shouldn't say we got an early start. We got a little bit of a start yesterday afternoon when we got here. We'll see what happens today. It's supposed to actually warm up to 70 degrees. And if it does that and the wind doesn't blow, one of us is going to catch a big stringer.
But I'm going to start off where I finished up yesterday afternoon and caught a couple good ones and lost a couple, and hopefully maybe work through here and maybe catch 2 or 3 and finish out my 5 and then start to go looking for similar type rocky areas. Here we go. Fish number 1. He doesn't seem very big. He's not. He's about a 3-pounder maybe. Ooh, but I just had him by 1 hook. I better lip him since I have the opportunity today. Look at that. 1 hook. Not just 2.8. Look how skinny that fish is.
There we go. All right, keeper number 3. Yes, sir. 3 1/4. Not bad. Terrible for Falcon. Absolutely terrible for Falcon.
I can't take it no more. I gotta try that jig. It just looks too good along here.
Oh boy, there's another bite right there. When you have a fish like that that bites and doesn't take it, you always want to give them a different look before you move on. Because maybe that fish didn't want a jig. Maybe he wants to get a rage hog or something. There he is. Wow. And I got him. I got that big old dog. Now see, that's a perfect example right there of what I was talking about. Put that jig in there and he just kind of ticked it. Pitched it 3 or 4 more times, nothing. Picked up the watermelon rage hog. Bingo, bango. A little more like what we need. That's how fast it can happen here. 4 3/4 pounds. Nice fish.
I like that. 4 pounds even. Not bad. Now he's not a big one, but he is number 5. I'm a little bit encouraged by getting a couple bites here on the jig. 3 pounds even. There's a good fish right there. Holy cow. Feels like a good one. Yeah. That is what I'm talking about on Falcon, people. Look at that. That right there may be one of the biggest fish I have ever caught. Come on. Will you look at that? Oh, holy cow. I know that that is a Bass Battles record right there. Man, black and blue jig. How original of idea of bait choice is that? Oh, right off the end of this bluff. Woo! I don't even know. I can't even guess what this fish is going to weigh. Holy cow, folks. $12 pounds, 4 ounces. Oh my God. Woo! All right, baby. It's 12 pounds, 4 ounces going back into Lake Falcon to grow up to be 15 or 16 pounds. Woo! I'm pumped. I'm jacked is what I am. And one of the reasons I wanted to fish this bank early is so I could fish it with a jig before the wind kicked up, because when the wind blows and you're fishing it sideways, that wind's going to blow your line fishing this jig, and it's just going to get you hung up more getting it in the crevices of the rock. There he is. That feels like a good one. 3/8. It's a half-pound upgrade.
It's halftime and time for Denny and Chad to check in.
This is a little bit more fishable today than it was the last couple hours we got here yesterday, but it's a bluebird. And
hey, you can fish today though. I've had a couple areas that I thought I fished real good, but I've been struggling, but I'm sure you've blown it wide.
I have not caught a lot of fish this morning, but I had one. Well, I had pretty much the best bite I've ever had. I had one that weighed 12.4.
You have got to be kidding me.
No, so I've got just a little bit, that's 5.
Awesome, man.
A little bit over 30 pounds.
Holy cow. Well, I've been struggling. I don't know, maybe I've had 6 or 7 bites total, and a couple of them just bumped it. And I think I got 4 little ones that maybe weigh 13 or a little over. So I'm only behind by like 20 pounds. That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
It kind of ruined me for a little while. I didn't even fish very good for like the next hour.
I bet he pulled you around, didn't he?
Yeah, when I hit him, I knew he was a big one, and then he come up and just he couldn't jump out of the water. He just kind of walked, and I was like, that may be the biggest fish I've ever caught.
Well, that's awesome. Well, not a bad halftime when you got over 30 pounds.
No, I will, even if you come back and beat me in this, I'll still, it's not going to bother me that much.
Oh, man, I've been clueless. We'll see you at dark, I guess,
all right.
Or what, 5:30?
Yeah, about 5:30.
5:30? All right. Well, good luck, bud. Sounds like you've already had your good luck.
I might have used it all up.
Oh, I don't know. There's got to be more of them like that here. But that's a heck of a bite.
Well, you hear that? He's driving away, but you hear that? I got it right here. I'm poised. The hammer. Putting the nails in.
With a fish of a lifetime, we'll see if Chad is able to pull off a victory when Ardent's Bass Battles returns. You're watching Ardent's Bass Battles with Denny and Chad Brauer here on Lake Falcon near Zapata, Texas.
When we come to Falcon, we always stay at the same place, the Sunbridge Motel. It's right on the lake, right next to the lake. They really cater to fishermen, and I mean, it's a no-brainer to stay there. So if you're hunting for a place to stay, when you come down to Lake Falcon, the Sunbridge Motel is the place.
Chad has a 20-pound lead, but knows you never count out the old man.
There's a keeper. What we got here? That'll be keeper number 5 if I get him in the boat. Gotcha. Oh, he hit it and missed it. I threw back in there, he hit it, missed it, and come back and got it.
4 pounds even. Well, I'm glad I weighed him. Gained 4 ounces.
6.5 pounder. That'll go a long way when you didn't even have 5. Nice fish. Try something nice and colorful. There we go. He's in the brush. There he is. Got him. That sat on a rod. I broke the rod. 7.5 pounds. Pure muscle right there. Whew. Another fatty. I still got a long ways to go to even catch up with his halftime weight, but fish like that help. There you go, buddy. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're free. All right. Old Strike King 6XD did its deal on 2 big
Bass
fish.
Battles with Denny and Chad Brauer will return after these messages. Welcome back to Ardent's Bass Battles with Denny and Chad Brauer. Denny has changed tactics and has found some quality fish. Chad has a comfortable lead and keeps catching fish to add to the score.
That fish may help me a little bit.
4.4. I'm not sure if that helps or not. It does. Man, a 12.4. I mean, I don't even know what to say about catching one like that. I mean, it happens down here all the time, but you know, this is only my 3rd trip to this lake, and I'll never forget. I'll never forget catching that fish.
Well, looks like this season has come to an end.
It has.
And
unfortunately.
I know it. This has been fun.
I will say that today was fun for me.
Well,
this morning was anyway, and this afternoon too, but
it was tough conditions. I mean, there wasn't a lot you could do, but I didn't even catch up to your halftime weight. I ended up with, I think, right at 25 pounds,
well,
24, 12 or whatever. My last 2 fish were a 6.5 and a 7.5.
Oh.
Caught them deep cranking, and you know, nice bites, but just ran out of time. I know what I did wrong. I fished shallow entirely too much trying to make that bite happen, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, well, all I did this afternoon was upgrade about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. I ended up with 32 even, but
hey, when you got 31 pounds, it's hard to upgrade, bud.
I had 3 4-pounders, but
a 12.4.
I can't complain when I catch a 12.4.
Once you go back to the motel, I want to hear all about it.
I'm just gonna go look at the picture on my phone all night long.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah.
Great job.
Oh.
All right, let's load them out. I want to hear all about it when we get back to the room. Drag tracking technology.
I think he's a helper. I think he's a helper.
Fish.
With a jig in his hand, with a flipping stick they all say
I wouldn't get on it.
he's the man.
So who knows
His
what I
sons
make
are
that
spitting immense, both champions for all to see. When they fish together, so dang hard to beat.
Not a bad way to start off gunner.
Watch out, big old bass, they're coming for you. There ain't a brush pile or weed bed
Bottom dweller.
that they can't see through. Now the lines have been thrown,
7 pounds.
and the fight will soon begin.
Not too shabby.
Arden's Bass Battles, they fish to win. Arden's Bass Battles, the game is on.
Pure muscle
Come
right
on
there.
in.
12 pounds, 4 ounces.
Come on in.
12-4, huh?
12-4, a little sweet justice and salvation of pride.
12-4 and 32 pounds.
Yes.
What a great way to end the year.
It was a little bit of salvation for me to only lose by 1 again this year, but I tell you what, it was a lot of fun. And we sure want to thank all of our sponsors: Ardent Fishing Reels, Strike King Lure Company, Ranger Boats, Evinrude Outboards, Seagar Fishing Line, Mustad Hooks, and WiredToFish.com.
And thank you folks for watching again. You're what makes this happen. We look forward to doing it again next year.
Ardent's Bass Battles with Denny and Chad Brower has been brought to you by Ardent Reel Care. Take care of the reels that take care of you. Strike King, #1 in fishing lures. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Seagar, always the best in fishing lines. Evinrude, spend more time on the water. Wired to Fish, bass fishing anglers' #1 resource. And by Mustad, haul in a record, haul off the cash at mustadhookamillion.com.
Well, now you say something. Wait till I pull the trolling motor up. What kind of cameraman jack leg I have here?